Hello everyone, it's Nightwood here on Rayman Legends. There we go, I'm getting my gold cups from yesterday. I didn't improve at all in yesterday's daily extreme challenge. I think I got a bit lazy in it. I probably could have got the diamond in it, but I didn't go back. I just left it as it was because it was late at night. So, first up for tonight, we have a Land of the Dead, and we're looking to just get to the end of it as fast as we can. The target time is 21:13 for the gold, or exactly 7 seconds less than that for the diamond. Okay, so obviously we'll have to start with a break boost there. That right there was an example of what you shouldn't do. I'm guessing we probably should ground pound that bumper. So it was 21 seconds for the gold. I think I just missed it. Yep, silver cup. Very close to the gold cup, but I just missed it. Okay, so there we go. Start with a boost there. Right, I remember that obstacle. Whenever you see that, you have to do a high jump and then a low jump. Okay, this run is all over the place. I mean, at least it might be better than the last one was. Okay, 2069. That is a gold cup now. But obviously it's still a terrible gold cup. Barely even in the top 1000. So, play that a few more times. Just try and get the kind of score that I'm capable of. I do actually want to try something new at about 50 meters. I was trying to do a double jump. I think 58 meters. If I do a double jump there, or is it quicker just to ground pound the bumper? Because if I double jump, I can get up there without grabbing hold of. But apparently I'm terrible at double jumping. So the double jump, you have to do a backwards YBY and then press the jump button again very quickly, but I seem to be terrible at it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think if we could get a run with that, obviously I lost all my speed after. Maybe we could try and incorporate it into a run. Well, if we do, it certainly won't be this run. I mean, we did incorporate it in a run, we just didn't incorporate it into a run that actually made it to the end. No. Okay, I need to practice double jumping. I've only got it once so far. Ah! Had it that time. Ground pound? Really? Okay, not having a very good success rate so far. But I guess we could just put that down to inexperience of using it. What kind of brake boost was that? Slowest one ever. It is not working today. Alright, we've only got it working once so far. Let's try. I want to try ground pound. Kind of works. So it's basically that part. It's either double jump or ground pound onto the bumper. I think we'll do it that way just for today. Hopefully one day we can get the double jump working. I am confident that just a bit more practice. Oh no, I've done it again. I should have gone up. Right. So must stay up. If we go down low, there's a big hole that just falls into nothingness and we won't make it past it. So better stay on top. Okay, why am I having so much trouble just with the brake boost today? Okay, I lost a lot of speed there. And I've done it again. That is one way to recover the run. But obviously not good if you actually want to get a sensible run And that is already the worst score I've done so far. That was the worst score yet, so there's no point continuing it. Right, stay on top. Don't go down. No! I tried to YBY my way back up there, but it did not work at all. Alright, let's get a sensible run on here. Okay, stay on top. $19.76. I don't think that was a very good run, but it was better than anything we've had. That's terrible. Alright, let's try again. I think what I need to do is probably ground pound there and try and actually get some speed off that slope. The problem is I just did not maintain it very well at all. Oh, that's even worse. Oh dear. That is really bad. Right, one more go. Get off the chain. Oh. Okay, maybe I... What? Alright, it's a crazy idea. What if I've got an absolutely crazy idea in mind. I don't know how I survived that. What if I keep all the speed I get and then try and YB my way up there? Or is that just a crazy idea? Obviously that is not... Well, it's just not the way you're meant to go through it. No, okay, so I'd have to do a YBY up to actually get up there. What on earth happened there? Just came to, well, virtually a halt. Ah! Oh, Muppet! I'm going so slowly! And that was actually still, by a second, the best run we had. Okay, we're progressing very slowly today. Right, I definitely think I can do better than that. I know we've already got the gold, but it still feels like a terrible gold. So, that's why I'm... Ah! Yeah, I think trying to do a YBY up from the bottom to the top, that just seems a bit... well... I think the YBY up motion itself will probably just end up slowing me down. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's a totally stupid idea, but I just don't really see it working. There we go, I think that's what we want. No, 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 that's not what we want! Oh, no! I had great speed. That was probably the best I'd got yet in terms of actual speed. But I didn't manage to stay on top. Okay, I think I'm going to overshoot that time. So, 120 meters. I think that's the difficult part, because if I go too fast, I just completely miss. And if I go too slowly, well, that just means that I'm going to get a very poor time. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is it. There we go! 1744. Finally, something decent. Right, what is that in leaderboard? 194th. Obviously, a leaderboard for cheaters. That. Okay, we can't even see what my friends have got. Alright, well that is what it is. I feel like I could have done even better than that. I need to get that double jump working, but I don't think 3 seconds off is going to happen. So that is what I need. I need to get that working. I'm definitely going to have to try that a bit more after the video, this double jump. I mean, I can do it. Although, whether it would actually save any time or not, because obviously I'd still be in trouble with the chain. I don't know. Yeah, I need to practice that one. Alright, well, we're going to have to stick with that for now, because we've spent long enough. So we'll leave that as it is. Dav, I did watch your video that you sent me of the route, but there's no point me trying to replicate it, because I don't know how you did half the things that I saw, like the walking PR. So I did what I could. Alright, moving on to the extreme challenge. It's a never-ending pit, and we're looking to go as far as we can. We've had this challenge for the 3rd day in a row now. It's 911 for the gold, or over 3 kilometers for the diamond. Okay, so got a couple of questions to answer while we do this, because this is a distance challenge. This is my chance to catch up with you all, and talk about anything, because obviously it's a little bit easier to talk about whatever I want while I play an untimed challenge. So, the first one came from Belgian Joker, also known as Taste of Sin, depending on whether you go by their YouTube username or their PlayStation username. And it was that he's watched Dead Runner's YouTube videos, who is another YouTube channel who makes the same kind of video that I do of the daily challenges, in the pretty much, we could call it the exact same format. And he said that there appear to be no or very few cheaters on Xbox, and that it's been patched on the Xbox console. So he's asking me if the Xbox has got less cheaters than PlayStation. Okay, well I think the answer to that obviously has to be yes, it does. It probably does have less cheaters, but I think the reason for that is mainly because it just has less players. I mean, obviously, in terms of percentage, it might not be quite such a difference. I mean, it could just be that certain platforms, some happen to be better than others. But I think the Xbox has got less players, and so you can usually see at least a few legitimate scores in the top 10, if not most of it. I know that there's a guy called Halo Dan, who is, well, he's become infamous for, What? I thought... Oh, you muppet! Right, so the mistake I made there was doing a high jump, which I thought I could do, and I think you can do a high jump there, but only if you let go of the blue hand early enough. If you let go of it too late, obviously you go straight into the spikes. I thought it was possible to do a high jump, but apparently I have to let go of the hand earlier. But what I tend to do is just let the hand extend all the way to the end and then do a low jump, which seems to be, in my case, slightly safer. So yeah, I think the Xbox, it does have less cheaters. I don't know exactly how many, whether it's 0, 1 or 2. I know that Halo Dan cheats on pretty much every single challenge. I'm not going to say anything about him because it will not be polite if I did. But I don't think it's been patched. I just think there's less people doing it. And then we had another question that wasn't actually even on this video, but it came from Dead Runner, who was playing this challenge. Dead Runner, I did watch your video today. I did watch your video of you playing this challenge, and you got to about 1,300 meters on this, and you were saying that there was an obstacle that you don't know how to get past, and that you'd seen Nightwoods playing it, and you'd seen the way that I just like to hit the bumper, but you didn't really trust the method that I was using. You didn't trust that the bumper was going to take you to a sensible path. I mean, you didn't say it in those exact words, of course, but that was the idea of what you were saying. So I think we better have a look at that when we get there, and I'll try and answer the question while I play this challenge. Okay, so I got through those blue hands a bit more sensibly that time. So, we'll answer that question, I think, when we get to the obstacle. But Dead Runner, in case you are watching this, the obstacle in question, you don't actually have to hit the bumper, and I think most of the players that go really far on this challenge, like all the ones that go hundreds of kilometers without using the Murphy reset thing, I think most of them, from what I've seen in videos, they tend to avoid hitting the bumper instead of actually hitting it. But the only reason that I hit it is because I have my own way of getting through it. I mean, I find it more fun to hit the bumper. I don't know what the experts recommend, or the serious, sensible players, what they would suggest. Maybe if there's any of them watching this, they could write it in the comments. But of course, I actually need to get to the obstacle first, otherwise you guys probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But as soon as we get, or if we get there without doing anything very silly, you'll all see what I'm talking about. So let's just get through this. I think the obstacle in question is actually coming up. I know it was under some chains. Okay, so it's just under here. Right, Dead Runner. So what I just did there is I hit the bumper, but you must hit it with your face. Do not hit it with your back, otherwise you will just go flying into the spikes. And I know that because I've done it. And that is what I do to get past it. But of course you can just avoid the bumper completely, which is what I've noticed most of the world record holders in this challenge seem to do. So I think it's up to you really what you choose there. Hopefully we'll see it again. Okay, and if you go fast enough through here, you can get through it before the ghosts have time to spawn. So we're about halfway to the diamond now, and let's see if I can get it. Okay, I think the obstacles are just repeating themselves. Okay, so here's another example. There we go. Oh, there's another one there. So face to the bumper, not with the back. And just start hovering as soon as you hit the bumper, or helicoptering, or well, you know, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, just instantly start helicoptering. So there we go. I just helicopter as soon as I hit the bumper. And as long as you hit it, you should never have any trouble. The only problem is when you completely miss the bumper, which, well, when I haven't been concentrating, has happened a few times. So I feel like if I'm actually concentrating, there's no reason why I would do that. Here we go again. There we go. So I think drop right. Don't start dropping when you get into the horizontal section, and don't try gliding through that. You have to drop through it. If you try gliding through it, I think you'll just be pushed into the spikes. You should have sufficient time to ensure that you don't... Hold on, let me concentrate for a bit and then I'll say what I was trying to say. See, as I was saying, you should have time to get yourself into a good setup, to position yourself to hit the bumper. So you don't have to worry about not being able to make use of the space. So there's not really any reason for you to glide through the horizontal section. You can just drop through it. Right there, I probably could have just run off the platform and gone for the bumper, but because I'm actually trying to get the diamond, I'm trying to actually play this challenge sensibly, so I wasn't going to do that. If there was nothing at stake for dying, or nothing at stake for surviving, I possibly would have tried something risky like that. Oh, about 500 meters to go. Oh, what? Oh no! You muppet! I kicked too early. I kicked and then glided. It's terrible. I'm only 5 ranks off as well. That was just a really silly mistake. All I had to do was kick and glide, which I thought I did, but apparently I just mistimed it and I pressed it before getting to the bumper and it just didn't register. That is not good. That's a shame. Well, I'll have to go back and try that again if I want the diamond, but obviously we're not going to do that on this video because otherwise that would just make it last far too long. So I guess if anything changes, if I try and improve that and anything happens, I'll update you all on that tomorrow. For now, that is what it is. Right, the weekly extreme challenge. It is a Murphy's dungeon and we're looking to go as far as we can. It's 892 meters for the gold, or nearly 7 kilometers for the diamond. And we're looking to go as far as we can. But I think actually we just did a distance challenge. So you know what? No, we're not actually going to do this challenge. But this is the weekly extreme challenge, and we are going to attempt this at some point because I know this is something that you all want to see. But it's not going to be today. The diamond requirement was 5.9 kilometers yesterday, so it's actually gone up. It's Tuesday today. We got until Sunday, so it seems to be going up rather than down. I'd rather it went the other way. So, will this be the one time that I actually play sensibly in a Murphy's Dungeon distance challenge? Well, guys, drop your comments in the question. Got that the wrong way round. Drop your questions in the comments, and we will address them while we're playing this challenge, because I need something to keep myself focused, and we will get a good, wise, serious, sensible score in a Murphy's Dungeon distance challenge. But for now, I've got my 2 gold cups for today. It is what it is, what happened, but that is both challenges done. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.